Have you ever noticed how excited you are at the beginning of the year? How you're ready to undertake and tackle any task, any goal, no matter how big or small, right? Yeah, me too. But oftentimes, by the time we get to the middle or the end of the month, that energy is often declined or gone completely. I know. Is it just me? Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Belle. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. I'm glad to have you. If you're new here and you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel below. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up for me to let YouTube know that you like what it is that I'm doing here. And be sure to share it with a friend or two because we all need to make this year our best year yet. All right, let's get right into it. I don't know about you, but last year was one of the best and worst years of my life. I know. That sounds crazy, but it really was. Let me know in the comment below if you felt the same way. The highs of last year were really high. Great time with friends and family, loads of dancing and singing and enjoying myself and my life. But the lows, man, the lows were so low. They were even lower. Like, I can't even imagine. I'm just grateful that I made it out. It was such a difficult year that I really took on this new year with a breath of fresh air. I was just so excited that it's the new year, turning over a new leaf, give me a new perspective and looking forward to things. The energy of the new year is probably one of the best things that we have. And I want us to harness that energy even though it's the end of January. It's still possible to do. And that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. To keep the excitement alive, I did some things I've never done before, and I've implemented several different methods to ensure that I get the work done. Because at the end of the day, that's what we want. We want to be able to actually get the work done. Meeting goals can be very challenging, at least for me. Some people, I don't know, things come a little easier for them. But for me, meeting goals can be extremely challenging. But with a clear plan, consistency, and vision, I know I can achieve those goals, and I know you too can achieve those goals. As long as you put your mind to it, you really want it and desire it, you can absolutely kill it this year. Start off by deciding what you want. This is a crucial step in achieving your dream life. You need to know what do you want. This is a crucial step, but yet the funnest part. This part is probably my favorite because you get to dream all of it. Every last small, big, nitty gritty dream that you've ever had. This is the part where you write them all down. So start off by deciding what you want. I like to do this with the end in mind. So oftentimes I think into the future and imagine how I want my life to look like. How am I living? How am I enjoying? What am I creating? What am I doing? Do I work in a career or do I own a business? How does my family look? Where do we live? Like, what are some things that we're doing? I imagine everything, and I need you to do the same. After that, I like to break those up into different categories to get you really started and just organized. So one of the first categories I like to do is relationship, career and business, health and fitness, spiritual, recreation. I might even throw in there miscellaneous for items or thoughts or goals that might not align with the previous categories mentioned. But most of your life fit into those buckets in various degrees. Now, timeline. Like most things in life, goals are extremely finicky. Humans, goals, money, everything is finicky, and goals are no different. Goals are extremely finicky when we leave it open-ended. You have to set due dates for these goals. There's no way you just say, hey, I want 100,000 followers. That's great. 100,000 followers where? Email list, YouTube, TikTok. Where do you want those 100,000 followers? You know, you have to be extremely direct when you're setting goals, because if you keep it too loosely, nothing gets done because it's too loose. So I like to break them up into 1, 3, 5, 7, 10 plus year increment. Later on, we'll dive further on how to break those yearly goals down to more bite-sized monthly, weekly intervals, because that's where the real work comes down to. Those daily, weekly, monthly habits is what will get us to those huge, amazing dream life that you're dreaming. Now that we have our full life goals, assign due dates to some things that you want to accomplish in a year, 3 or 5. Doing this, guys, will set you apart from your peers and help you propel yourself into the next level of your life. These methods will help you achieve your goals. This is what I'm doing to accomplish my wildest dreams. Learning the strategies from the 12-week year, the Atomic Habits, and Eat the Frog books will literally change your life forever. I am not joking, like at all. This is not like me just being grander or saying it, but seriously, y'all, if you focus on these things and actually put them into action and be consistent, you will change your life. You will be a completely different man or woman in just a year. And it just gets better and better because you continue to build up those habits. In addition to those effective strategies, I've learned to create the perfect block scheduling system, all while incorporating the most effective visualization techniques available, which is, drumroll please, mobile vision boards. Mobile vision boards are absolutely great because it really gives you that juice and energy that you need. On average, we pick up our phones 50 to 100 times a day. Imagine seeing your goals that many times a day. Your subconscious mind will pick up on a lot of those things that you aren't aware of in that moment while you just go about living your life, checking your email, checking your messages, making phone calls. Your subconscious mind will be actively working on finding ways to achieve those goals on your behalf. It's incredibly powerful, and I don't want you guys to minimize this effort at all. I'm tagging below another creative, Monique, who went over this in detail, creating a mobile vision board and how she achieved so much of her goals off of that board. So if you want to see the breakdown on how you can create your own, be sure to check out her video below. Just like a regular vision board, you create your mobile one the same way. I have 2 versions of my mobile vision board. One with the current goals and another breaking down some of those goals, just 3 to 6 items at a time, so I can work on them for the next 12 weeks. This is where the 12-week plan comes in handy. Annualized thinking, which means you're thinking in 12 months, is hard, since it's so difficult to predict all the possible outcomes and scenarios that could take place in the next upcoming year. Plus, the illusion of I have enough time, it's only January, I can get to this a little later, I can still accomplish these goals, oftentimes causes us to take up a more lax approach to our goals instead of being proactive. The 12-week year suggests instead of 12 months, we pick 3 to 5 goals to work on those tasks consistently for 12 weeks. Each week is a month. Each day is considered a week. So you have no choice but to work on result producing activities only. So because of that, it forces you to stay focused and keep up the pace. After all, in a 12-week year, you don't have too many options on having a bad month. You can't have 1 to 3 bad weeks. You might be able to recover with 1 bad week, but 2 to 3 or more, it's looking grim in a 12-week year. And that's why it works so well, because our brains are just wired for deadlines. The 12-week year really works because of that reason. It's just enough time to accomplish goals towards the bigger end goal of the year, but also not enough time for you to relax in. So because of that, it gives the right sense of urgency that's needed to take the correct actions to achieve your goals. So in addition to the 12-week year book, I highly recommend you read The Atomic Habits by James Clear. In The Atomic Habits, James Clear talks about setting up daily systems, weekly system, monthly system, all kinds of systems in order to reach and achieve your goals. Goals are about the results you want to achieve, while systems are about the process that leads you to those results. A habit system is a carefully thought out daily routine of habits that take you closer to your goal. It is a system of what you need to do, how long you need to do it, what ambiance you want to create before doing those things, and how will you put yourself in the right mental frame. So systems is what drives goals. Goals are great because it really gives you that juice and energy that you need, But system is what continue pushing the goals. So if you have a proper system placed, which essentially is a habit, you have proper habits that every day, for example, if you're a content creator for TikTok, you want to grow your personal brand to 100,000 this year. You break it down and says, hey, some other creators that I've noticed who blew up the same way have posted between 3 to 5 videos a day, different times of the day. So I need to batch create several videos, batch edit those videos, upload those videos, and publish those videos every single day. And you do that until you get to where you need to go. I know this part of the dream could be really boring and tedious, but this is where it matters the most. Everything we talked about earlier matters, but this right here is where it comes down to the nitty-gritty, the day-to-day, week-to-week activities that you take is what's going to take you to where you need to go. So I don't want you to take this part all willy-nilly. This is a very important part, creating different systems. There are plenty of resources and videos out there that you can watch to learn how to create daily, weekly systems that will align and help you achieve your goals this year. So I'm telling you guys, if you implement these strategies and methods are what I'm using to achieve my wildest dreams this year. And I know if you guys take a deeper dive into those books and methods and implement them into your own life, you can achieve those things that you want this year and make it happen. So guys, cheers to our future selves. So let me know down below what are some of the things that you might want to achieve this year. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel below. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up for me. I absolutely love you guys. And I hope you have the best year of your entire life. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video.